What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are continuing on with the dang clan Swordmaster. Heir just wants to live a normal life, isn't that what it is? Like, it's so goddamn long. Yeah, just once. No, just once a normal life. Chapter episode 16. And yeah, we've stopped using ads on the newer videos, so if you want to support me, there's Patreon and YouTube members in the description. And yeah, let's freaking go. The elders should come to him. Is that what he truly said? Go tell them that the raining days are over. Yes, sir. I best not repeat those words. Why, that insolent brat. Even the poisonous phoenix didn't dare defy us. This may work in our favor. The boy hasn't been officially announced as the clan's heir yet. We can disqualify him for his unacceptable behavior. Let us first do as he says and go to the Hall of Dark Poison. I must see this brat. Attention! All warriors on standby. Private Army of the Grand Elder Orderly Division Unit. We will soon depart for the Hall of Dark Poison. Private Army of the 2nd Elder Vigilant Guard Unity. Private Army of the 4th Elder Poison Sword Unit. So follow your master. Your master elders. So follow your master elders. Okay. Private Army of the 5th Elder Dark Pillar Unit. Captain of the Dragon Slayer Unit. Yes, sir. Lead your unit and follow behind. Yes, sir. We must teach the boy who dare challenges the Elder Council's authority. The price of his arrogance out in the real world. And who the Dawn Clan belongs to. Original story, Wagi, adaptation, PSG, art, Super Shell. Now hold on a second. Are you saying, Captain of the Dark Lord Unit, Jacques that you've truly won the heir selection process? I mean, yeah, it was easy, actually. Barely an inconvenience. Yes, you heard me right. I knew there was something special about him as a kid, but his presence has grown incomparably stronger even compared to back then. Sister Gia will be proud. Could be more obvious. You won the process? Captain of the Poison Lord Unit, Ji Hook Dong, Moon Chan's father. Do you really think you'll be able to win? You'll be lucky to even stay alive. Don't forget, you and your mother will pay dearly for maiming my son's arm. Once the process is over. Who knows? I might not even have to wait 4 years. Is what I recall you said. You were right, you didn't have to wait 4 whole years. But you won't be getting the revenge you sought out for. I hope you'll be more mindful of your words while you remain in the Dawn Clan. How unfortunate will it be if something were to happen to your son's other arm? That's one hell of a grudge. Not really. What? You are Yun Myung-dong, the son of the Poisonous Phoenix. The Poisonous Phoenix. I know you have a lot of questions, but they can be answered once this is all settled. If he truly is the son of the Poisonous Phoenix, that means during the bloody battle caused by the Demon Lord's lust for our former master, the Poisonous Phoenix, thanks to the bravery of the Dawn Clan's warriors risking their lives, we were able to stand our ground. Are we still not done here? That's the clan leader. The resistance from the Dawn Clan is stronger than expected. Unleash your powers. Oh goddamn. Mongolians! Undeterred by our poison attacks, they began attacking without a care for their lives. Oh my god. Being cornered, we requested support from the elders. Yeah, that's a bad idea. And what do I get for that? If we were to fall in battle, the clan will surely face extinction. Will it not? I mean, if you don't fight, we will be extinct anyway. No, because I will be alive. But was denied any assistance. That is insane. If only their units had fought with us, we would have greatly reduced the damages. Yet they dumped all the blame on the poisonous phoenix after the situation was over. You have brought ruin to our clan. That's the ones who didn't try to fight. If you had followed the Demon Lord's will, none of this would have happened. Unable to fight in the front lines, our master even stepped down from her position as a clan's heir. All to protect the young master inside her belly. I'm sure you've all noticed by now whose son our current master is. This is our chance for redemption, to make up for what we have failed to do in the past. Basically, this time we must make sure. Halt! That voice. Is it the elders? Well, let's go and find out who it is. Phoenix Guard Unit, do you truly dare to go against the Council of Elders? Where is Yon Myung-dong? Like the young lord predicted, all the elders are here. Though I didn't think they'd all bring their private units along with them. Is it that they feel threatened? Did you not hear me? I said bring me that brat this instant. You mean your leader? No need. I'm right here. Isn't that the third elder? All the others are here too. Did you not visit the Council of Elders before you came here? How dare you try to become the clan's heir without our permission? I don't need your permission. Old, stupid ace tradition. I will reprove my worth by winning the process. And now the whole of Dark Poison is going over matters to ensure it was a clean competition. What more is there to do? What did you say? Did I say anything wrong? You are as ill-mannered as they say. How dare you speak to your elders that way? Young lord. Come on, smile. If you wish to live, you will tell us everything that happened in the goo poison battle. Weren't the battle's events supposed to be confidential? It appears the clan rules aren't as binding as they should be. Or do you think I won unfairly? On the way here, I already heard from the head of the Infinite Hall that Inhu Mag from the Taiyul Black Sword sect and over 300 men from the Unorthodox Coalition were involved. How could the results be fair if outsiders intervened in the process? Well, I had already won at that point. Gyukrin and Young Ryong-dong killed the other contestants. And I killed them to finish the process. The Unorthodox sects intruded after the process, so it had nothing to do with the fairness of... What did you just say? Who killed whom? If you find it hard to believe, then go to the Gongdong Mountain. You'll find them there, if the Gongdong sect hasn't cleaned up their corpses yet. Silence! What, did I kill your favorite grandchild? Yeah, that's not gonna go well for you. Little brat. You brought this upon yourself. Is it so hard to believe? Is it so hard to believe that your granddaughter's dead? Granddaughter, okay. I didn't remember. But yeah, grandchild. Oh my god, look at this. Then let me help you understand. Oh my god. That's insane. That is absolutely fucking. How can this be? Did he really block my demon slaying poison palm with one hand? Just a touch is enough to make you go blind, and yet he blocked it so easily. Could it be that? What, that I won fairly? Yes, like I said. He's at a level that surpasses the internal energy I've accumulated for decades. No, that's impossible. How dare you! Make a joke of me. But that's... Why is it in your hand? So you do know what this is, huh? Then I'm sure you're wondering why. I'm holding the poison bottle you gave to your granddaughter. If it were any ordinary poison, I suppose it wouldn't have mattered. But not if it's one of the 10 poisons of the Dawn Clan. Cheating. One of the 10 poisons of the Dawn Clan? Young Lord, was the poison inside that bottle? Yes, I believe it's called the Fire Dragon Breath Poison. The Fire Dragon Breath Poison. No wonder I felt intense young energy from that bottle. Wasn't the third elder responsible for managing the 10 poisons? This can't be. Answer me, Phoenix Guardianate. Are the 10 poisons worth so little that they can be used for one's personal needs? Certainly not. Young Lord, from what I know, the 10 poisons can threaten even the masters of transcendence. And since the recipes are lost, there is little of what remains of the poisons, making them all the more valuable. Our clan values the 10 poisons above any treasure. Therefore, anybody who abuses the 10 poisons for their own use is to be executed. What did you just say? How dare you speak of execution to an elder of the clan? Guards, I demand that you take those two down. Did you hear that? You may be an elder, but don't you dare think you're above the clan's rules. Consider yourself lucky. At least, you'll live another day. Your lovely granddaughter will be waiting for you on the other... Okay, he's killing him. Your lovely granddaughter will be waiting for you on the other side. Till now, you elders have been nothing but a plague to our clan. So what right do you have to decide the clan's heir? I choose where I stand. His presence is overwhelming. Who else can dare defy the elders so boldly? Boldly. Today, the future of the Dawn Clan may change. How dare you? What are you doing? The murderer of the third elder is standing right there. Arrest him at once. Grand Elder Sukjung Dong. Are you aware that your disciple tried to put our clan in grave danger? What do you mean? Did you really not know? Your beloved disciple was a spy from the Taiyul Black Sword Sect. What? That is utter nonsense. Are you going so far as to frame me now? Didn't you hear of the Taiyul Black Sword Sect invading the competition grounds? Huh. So you're accusing Gyokurin of feeding them information? On what grounds? I think I can help answer that, Elder. Aren't you the son of the Deputy General Director? Why would you? Because I'm the only person who can prove Gyokurin was a spy. These are the scars made by Gyokurin before I met Yeonmyeong in the goo poison battle. Damn. As you can see, these scars cannot be made by hidden weapons or poison techniques. He used his dagger to perform the sword method. so I wasn't aware of it at the time. But I believe he was using this twin swords technique. That is merely a guess. Grand Elder, it isn't merely a guess. I myself witnessed Inhumag perform the twin swords technique from a distance, while most of his victims were shredded beyond recognition. The bodies that were relatively intact had very similar markings to that child's scars. That's right, sir. Gyokrin also revealed he was a spy before he tried to kill me. He said his name was Ingyuk-Mag. Ingyuk-Mag? Isn't that the name of Inhumag's illegitimate child? You mean the one with his servant mother? Do you think it's true? God damn. God damn. I did hope you'd testify, but I didn't expect you to step forward first. You saved my life. This is the least I can do. Thank you. You made things easier for me. Was Gyokrin really a spy? No, that's not what's important right now. At this rate, I'll be the next to die. Orderly division unit, stop him! Dragon Slayer unit. What are you doing? Are you not going to avenge your master? All other units, don't just stand there. Don't act like a fool. It's over. We've already seen all the evidence. I knew of nothing. This is different from the Third Elder's case. Even if you didn't know, you are the Grand Elder of the Dawn Clan. You should know better. If Gyokrin became the heir and handed our clan over to the Taiyul Black Sword Sect, would you still have said that it wasn't your fault? How disgustingly irresponsible. Young Lord, wait! Huh? Grand Elder, you cannot avoid responsibility for housing a spy. While I should shatter your central meridian and cripple your martial arts, as there's no proof that you conspire with the enemy, this shall be your punishment. Thank you for your mercy. He moved faster than what I could perceive, has even mastered the sword. But he didn't notice the poison bottle I pulled out when I raised my arm to stop the bleeding. The first poison of the 10 poisons of the Dawn Clan, intangible poison. A deadly poison with no colour, smell or taste. Just like his name. The opponent won't know until it's too late. While it's less potent than its original form. I spent half my life perfecting my own intangible poison. No matter how accomplished you are, you stand no chance against my intangible poison. You won't even know what killed you. You think I can't smell this shit? Oh. How despicable. It can't be. What are you doing? Didn't you say you'd grind him mercy? Do you think you deserve to become the clan's heir after this? Wait. What's that? There's something next to the Grand Elder's hand. Is that a bowl of poison? Don't you think it's embarrassing for a Grand Elder to play dirty after pretending to surrender? How wretched. Young Lord, please have mercy. Grand Elder Seok Jungdang, for attempting to assassinate the heir and for disrupting the order of the clan, you have been found guilty of treason. I hereby sentence you to death. Yeah, well, another one bites the dust. Well, that was 2 elders out of the picture. Pretty much did everything you wanted him to do, though. None of you are above the Dawn Clan's code of law. Anyone who uses their status to disregard the code of law will have to answer to me, personally. The Dawn Clan has grown weak. If we don't change, it's only a matter of time before we disappear. There's only one thing I can promise you. I will protect the Dawn Clan from the unorthodox sects and demonic cult, and make Sashian a safe home for our clan. So I ask not the elders, but all of you here. Do you stand with me? Accept me as your young lord? Damn. Could you repeat that? Home of Chiodon. Please calm down and tell me slowly. Did Yeonmyeong truly win the heir selection process? That's not all, my lady. After he brought down, it was unforgettable. Everyone at the Hall of Dark Poison. God damn it. Everyone bowed down at his feet, knelt to the young master. The young master is all grown up now, my lady. And he looks exactly like you in your youth. Our son, Yeonmyeong. Yeonmyeong, if you were alive to hear this, can you describe what happened one more time? Of course, I'll repeat it as many times as you want. You'd have been so proud. Although the first thing I wanted to do was go see Mother and tell her I'm well. Young lord, there were a ton of pressing issues to settle. From this moment on, all events and sessions shall be held in the Hall of Dark Poison. And resolutions on important matters will require your approval. First, all decision-making powers were transferred from the Council of Elders to the Hall of Dark Poison. The Elders weren't too happy about that. But they more or less kept it to themselves. Young lord, while we are all aware of your excellence, you are still very young. Wouldn't it be wise to have a regency until you fully mature? No. Only the 5th Elder expressed his concerns. The 5th Elder has a point. It was simply a ploy to use my age and lack of experience as an excuse to maintain their power. We can decide who will become my regent at another time. He isn't against it. Yeah, well, I will choose not you. If there's nothing more to discuss, let's leave it at that for today. Of course I won't let them have it their way. Also, further investigation revealed the 3rd Elder did illicitly use the fire dragon breath poison, which cast doubt on the integrity of the Council of Elders. The poison really shrunk. Accordingly, the Hall of Dark Poison is now responsible for managing the 10 poisons. Sup, Doge? The Elders lost most of their power, but were allowed to keep their private units. I left them be because they were inconsequential. The Elders may keep their private units. However, all related expenses shall be borne by the Elders. Yeah, let's go! It's like, yeah, you can keep them, but you gotta pay him yourself. Tell the Deputy General Director to remove all existing budgets for such costs. Having lost their masters, the Dragon Slayer unit and Orderly Division unit had nowhere to go. So the 2 units were combined into the Support Guard unit and assigned to the Hall of Dark Poison. Responsible for guarding the outer forts, their pay was reduced to that of a normal guard. Let's go! Demotion! Although a number of warriors voiced their discontent, they died at the spot. Now, forget the perks you've enjoyed in the past. None of you are worth that much. Yo! Oh, he is a savage. You don't deserve your promotion. That's why you're being decommissioned. If you don't want to be dismissed, you will do as you're told. Like, either you're fired or you will go down in payment. If you follow like football, Real Madrid, Vinicius, new contract. Dude, Vinny, sign the contract. Don't ask for more money than Mbappe. Like, just don't. If you do, Paris is just gonna be like, okay, so you like Saudi, don't you? What? No, I want to say Madrid. Well, sign the contract or we're finding you another club because I am not destroying my wage structure for one goddamn player, even if you are the world's best. Like, that's the problem. If you don't want to be dismissed, you will do as you're told. If you slack off or cause trouble with other guards, you'll be severely punished. Didn't take much to shut him up. A few days later. Did you call for us, young lord? Yes. To think he would use brute force and righteous cause to topple the elders. All the favor I carried by reporting the details of the process to the elders was for nothing. Although it's impossible for anyone to know my meddling in the process. Oh, he knows. It's nerve-wracking all the same. One slip of the tongue and I may not live to see another. Is this? It occurred to me that I haven't had a chance to speak with the Jagal clan yet. Also, there's a small favor I'd like to ask. Wait, did we like jump a lot of... Did my dude just get older? Wait a second, did we just time skip without time skipping? What the fuck, where's the time skip at? Dude, did he just like change clothes and look that much older with the new clothes? Dude, what? Is it just me or does he look older? Like, goddamn. Really? The number 28. I know. Why do you look so surprised? Oh, is it the clothes? It is the clothes. You look old. My subordinates insisted that I dress the part. He's not even the official leader of the Dawn clan, and yet. Suits you perfectly. Why, thank you. His entire being seems to be telling us who the Dawn clan truly belongs to. He's definitely older. Yeah, he does look older. May I ask what this favor is? He looks taller. I hear that nothing can beat the Jagal clan's illusion field as defense measures. And that unwelcome visitors will spend their entire lives lost in your fields. Yeah, they're pretty amazing, aren't they? Yeah, so how the fuck did the Tile Black Swords get in then? Although it does sound slightly different from what I've experienced. I'd like you to install this illusion field for our clan. Okay, so that's what he wanted. To keep the unorthodox ruffians out of our home. My deepest apologies, young lord, but we cannot install an illusion field without our clan leader's permission. Well, how about this? Either you install it, or I dig deeper into what actually happened. What? We also need our clan's heirlooms to install the field. And several illusion casters to maintain the field, which is beyond what we can afford to offer. So it'll be impossible for us to... Huh? What in the world? Oh, I guess they fell asleep. Young lord, what is the meaning of it? I know about your little deal with young Dong. And that you could have easily blocked the Tile Black Sword's intrusion. Yeah, he's older. He's older. Like, where's the time skip though? They told us nothing about a time skip. But chose not to. Did you think I wouldn't know? I'll say it again. I want you to install the Jagal clan's illusion field within the Dawn clan. And I'll let everything slide. But young lord, does it still sound like I'm asking? I'm sure you've heard of our clan's teachings. To seek revenge tenfold. Which is why the elders got what they deserved. If I don't hear an answer by the count of 3, I'll go seek the Jagal clan. I'll go seek the Jagal clan personally. The price of your sins, Changsin, Jagal, will be paid by your entire clan. Annihilation. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. 1, 2... I'll do it! I'll do it, so please. Please spare our clan members. Very well then. I trust you'll get started right away. What the fuck happened to the time skip? Like, we didn't get any, like... They just... Okay, fine. Whatever. Guess it doesn't matter. I wanted to meet all of you earlier, but there was so much to do. It doesn't sound like they've had a time skip. Are you telling me like it's gone years before he met? It's good to see you all. Well, what can we do for you? Young lord. You can drop the formalities when it's just us. Can we? I mean, if you say so. Actually, I take that back. That was fast. That was fast. Way too fast. So, what'd you call us? Why? What is it? Tell us. Yuri, I just appointed your father the director of the executive council. Huh? Say what? Did you vouch for him? I thought this was what connections were for. You really are the young lord. That's true, but are you sure? I doubt anybody would have liked that decision. Not a problem. I can be very persuasive. But you better not let me down. If your father ever gets caught slacking off or embezzling. Never. He wouldn't even dream of it. Wonderful. Help your father at the executive council. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Thank you, Yeon-myung. I mean it. To be fair, if it's the man I just met, I swear you won't regret this, young lord. I'll work like a dog for the peace and prosperity of our clan. Speaking of prosperity, I remember when I first joined the executive council, the director back then was far more concerned with his own prosperity than anything else. But you won't have to worry about me. I'll rebuild our clan from the ground up. Alright. I don't think I'll have anything to worry about. Yeah, sounds... okay. Mirio, Ijon, what about you? Is there anything to share? That's why I called you here. Tell me, if you know of anyone who couldn't rise through the ranks because they had no connections, I want to take them under my wing. We can't let the elders' dogs keep ruling the clan. Nobody comes to mind. Hey John, aren't you from the Hall of Medicine? How are things over there? Actually, there is something I think you should know. This is related to you too, Yeon-myung. Me? You're excited about your father. The Hall of Medicine was involved in your father's murder. Damn. You're kidding, right? Why would the Hall of Medicine... Who dare messes with the young lord's family? I'll rip their heads off. It's fine. Chill. Go on. Yeah, go on. You don't have to rip anyone's heads off. If anyone's gonna rip a head off, it's me. The Hall of Medicine operates independently from the main house, where not even the elders can control what happens within those halls. As a center for all research on medicine and poison, the Hall of Medicine runs on funds earned by treating patients and selling medicine. One reason the Dawn Clan didn't completely fall after the Demon Lord's attack was because the Hall of Medicine had been left untouched. After all, 90% of the clan's spendings are covered by the Hall of Medicine's earnings. The head of the Hall of Medicine used to be my grandfather. You mean the head that got replaced? That's right. You've heard about it, Mirio. When Grandpa was still the head, he had a guest who visited every day. Yeon-myung's father, Viryong-dang, former name Viryong-ha. I guess was your father, Yeon-myung. After the Demon Lord's attack, more people started talking trash about the poisonous phoenix. And your father would fight them to protect your mother's honor. But being a scholar with no internal energy whatsoever meant that every time he got into a fight, it would take a toll on his body. If a person without internal energy is hit by an attack reinforced with internal energy, unable to disperse intense force, the person would suffer deep internal injuries. Despite excruciating pain, he still fought for Mother. Then it happened. Your father got into a fight. Deputy head of the Hall of Medicine, Ildang. With the deputy head of the Hall of Medicine, Ildang, your father caught him saying vulgar things about your mother. Everybody agreed the deputy head had crossed the line, but instead of apologizing, he tried to use martial arts against your father, which was stopped by my grandfather, who was luckily there. After that, Ildang was taken out of the race in selecting the next head of the hall. Is that why he poisoned my father? You're right. He also killed my dad and took over the Hall of Medicine. Grandpa was also poisoned by Ildang and locked up in prison. Why hasn't this been known throughout the clan? Corruption. Even if the Hall of Medicine is a secluded place, Grandpa hasn't been in his right mind after being poisoned. And no matter how hard I pleaded, nobody wanted to help. That's why I chose to participate in the process. It was the only place I'd be safe for 3 years at the very least. If I could, I'd go see Grandpa right now, but I'm too afraid to go. I'm sorry, Anmyung. I don't think you'll find the people you're looking for at the Hall of Medicine. Why is the deputy head keeping your grandfather alive? Yeah, that's a good question. Why don't you just kill him? Wouldn't it be better for him to kill all the witnesses? If I'm right, there's an energy orb within the Hall of Medicine that not even the elders know of. A legendary beast that is said to live inside the magma. The 10 millennia fire corpse energy orb. The 10 millennia fire corpse? Does it really exist? I don't get it. Isn't an energy orb just a tool to cultivate more internal energy? It's not that simple. Legend has it that 100 years ago, the young lord of the Blazing Sun Palace ascended to transcendence by cultivating an immense amount of young energy through the orb. Unfortunately, the Blazing Sun Palace has now become a name in history because of the demonic cult. While there may be some exaggeration, it's true that the young lord ascended to transcendence after absorbing the orb. The story has been passed down even to our generation. Anyway, a legendary beast energy orb is extremely poisonous by nature. If you try to absorb it without removing the poison, you'll most likely die. And if you don't properly remove the poison, the orb won't be as effective. And the only person who can remove the poison without compromising the energy orb's powers is your grandfather, the former head of the Hall of Medicine. Ding ding ding. That's right. The current head wants to use the energy orb's full powers to ascend to transcendence, and plans to leave the Dawn Clan with his followers and be hailed as a leader in his own right. But that's treason. Yeah, we gotta go there right now. What a fool. Even if you absorb enough internal energy through the orb, you cannot ascend to transcendence without enlightenment. Hey John, he acted so bright during the 3 years we trained together. I never would have guessed the things he was going through. Thank you. I imagine how hard it must have been to share this. Thank you for trusting me. I have one question. If I wipe out the Hall of Medicine's current members and revive your grandfather, will the Hall still be able to function as before? If your grandfather's only been poisoned, I can take care of it. All I need is your answer, Ejon. It's possible. In terms of skill, I'm no less competent than the current head. If you can find me a couple of gifted people in medicine, I can train them. Alright, that's all I needed to hear. Mirio, can we return to you after we're done with the Hall of Medicine? Of course. Then let's go. Are you sure? You haven't even visited your mother since we got back. No time. Like, yeah, there's no way there's been a time skip, but I don't see how there hasn't been a time skip because he looks so damn... He looks taller! Yo, what? She'll understand. As a young lord, I can't let such conspiracies continue. But more importantly, she wouldn't want me to sit around after hearing what my friend had to go through. Forget all of medicine that you knew of. In a few moments, it'll no longer exist. Damn. Dude is getting job done quickly. Right after taking over, he's signing executive order after executive order. All of medicine. Viryongdong's son has become the clan's young lord. How bothersome. It's unlikely the kid will know what happened, since I killed his father before he was even born. But it bothers me that Ejon hasn't returned to the Hall of Medicine. I didn't take him as someone who'd abandoned his grandfather. But then again, I guess it's every man for himself. I can kill Ejon whenever, but the problem is the energy orb. I won't achieve transcendence without fully absorbing the energy orb. With that old geezer still keeping his stubborn mouth shut, my plan is getting delayed. Should I try removing the poison myself? No, I may end up losing the orb altogether. There's got to be a way to... Sir! Silence! What's all the fuss about? It's the young lord. He's here. Let go of me. What's the meaning of this? Don't let anyone get away. Capture every last one of them. He's stirring up chaos within the hall. Why are you doing this to us? You not know where this is? Hey John, did you find him? Not yet. I've searched everywhere. There's no trace of Grandpa anywhere. Tell me where'd you hide my grandfather? We don't know anything about it. Kill them until they answer. What? I'll kill one and then you answer me. Or I'll kill all of you. What? Munjin. Yes, sir. There we go. You dare to deceive me. Do not test my patience. Alright then. Have it your way. I only need one of you to talk. After the process began, we were ordered by the current head to lock the former head in the underground prison. They locked up my grandfather in here? This is where we quarantined patients with infectious diseases. We soon shut it down because the cold, humid air worsened the condition of the patients. Ijon and I will enter the underground prison. Phoenix Guard unit, take care of the rest and stand by. Yes, sir. Young Lord, please have mercy. Forgive us, please. Young Lord. Goes deep. Was it carved out of a cave? Dude, we couldn't save any of them. Like, all of them were guilty. God damn. Our prophets. The name sure suits it. We're almost there. This is the entrance of the underground prison. I hope he's alright. What if we're too late? Don't worry, your grandfather's still alive. Really? Yeah, I can sense his chi. Yes, I found him. Grandpa! It's me, Ijon! Grandpa, I'm here! God damn, look at him! Move to the side, Ijon. Damn. Grandpa. Damn it, his condition is much worse than before I left for the process. Those bastards must have even used an internal energy debilitating poison. Calm down, we're here to rescue him, remember. Other than the debilitating poison, what else did they use on him? They used the poison of ignorance. It's not lethal, but it turns people into simpletons. The poison itself isn't strong, but it spreads to all parts of the body until it reaches the brain. So there's no cure. We might have had a chance in its early stages, but now... Okay. Then this should be simple. Yeah, I'll just burn all of it. What? What? Hold him there like that. Dude can die from just touching him though. If I let some of my internal energy flow into his body. An innate skill of the Asur pool of poison lust. Gluttony of the 10,000 poisons. Yeah, I'm just gonna absorb that poison. My poison lust will devour all the poison in his body. He moved his finger. Having already feasted on a number of deadly poisons, my poison lust hold a powerful energy. In his state, I shouldn't do anything other than absorb the poison in his body. His breathing is stabilizing. It's looking much better too. It's time to wake up. Oh, Ijon, my dear grandson. And who's the one next to you? Mirjong, is it really you? Mirjong! So you are Mirjong's son, and you become the young lord of our clan. That's right. Ijon told me everything about how you looked out for my father. Fate can truly be uncanny at times. To have the child of the man I failed to save my life. Mirjong, your son has become a fine young man. He would have made you proud. May you be watching from the heavens. Young lord, will you allow this old man to pledge my loyalty to you? Yes, of course. The reason I came here today was to give you and Ijon a new beginning. Now let's get out of here. I'm sure they're all waiting for us. How is that old geezer able to stand? Don't exert yourself. Thank you, my boy. Could it be the young lord? Why have you harmed the members of the Hall of Medicine? They say he killed the elders in cold blood. I must avoid any forceful collisions. Are you not aware that the clan is run by the revenue of the Hall of Medicine? You wish to ruin our clan? Did you not see where I just came out of? And yet you're still playing dumb. Are those your final words? Do you have any parting words for him? Get out of my way! I have to run or I'll die. Damn it. Damn it. I'm going down so easily. Yeah, you're dead already. Like, why are you even running? My body won't move. Yeah, a needle. A needle. It's called a poison of burning intestines. Ijon made it. What do you think? Do you like it? Don't you think he's good enough to replace you? He seems to have already left us. Let's see, there's still a couple of them left. Phoenix Guard unit. Yes, sir. Like, dude, why are we killing everyone, though? Like, there's so... Don't we need people to make these medicines? Are these two the only thing we have left for medicine hall? Like, what? Exterminate these pests. I mean, I get it, but like, we couldn't... There wasn't some people who were just doing what they... were told, which you could like turn and use to your own benefit. No, just pink. God dang it. The Hall of Medicine has fallen. It's true, I went there myself yesterday and I hear the Phoenix Guardian to wipe them out. And you spread like wildfire. But wasn't Downcon funded by the Hall of Medicine? Our golden goose is dead. What is the young lord thinking? You wish to take the energy orb right away. Well, I suppose we may find ourselves with another Ildong if we keep it here. Give me a couple days and I'll remove the poison for you. Thank you for the offer, but I'd like to take it as is. Unless you plan to use it right away, it'll be better to keep the energy orb here. Thank you, but I plan on using it right away. There it goes again. As expected of an energy orb from a legendary beast, its poison is visibly strong. How can anybody want to get rid of such precious energy? I simply won't allow it. The poisonous energy of fire within the orb is quite strong. After all, it's a legendary creature that lives in magma. But still. It's nothing compared to the fire dragon breath poison I drank before. If an ordinary martial arts warrior were to absorb this orb without purifying energy, they'd have started burning from the inside out. Which reminds me of just how powerful the 10 poisons of the Dawn Clan are. Did they actually use a fire dragon's breath? I'll have to look deeper into them later. Now that the energy orb is purified, I can feel the heavenly energy of the orb. This should do the trick. Oh, you're gonna give it to your mother? Mother, it's Yan Myung. May I come inside? Yes, you may. I'll just take a second. I never thought I'd be able to step in here again. It's all thanks to you, darling. As the residence of the clan leader, the Hall of Dark Poison is your rightful home, mother. You simply return to where you belong. She's as beautiful as always. White hair, yet wrinkles. I can only imagine what she's been through. Thank you so much for safely returning back to me. Of course, after all, I am your son. During the final moments of my past life, I had nothing but regrets. Because despite mastering the sword, I didn't have a single person to share it with. I no longer wish to live a life filled only with regrets. I'll protect this life no matter what. Oh, did you meet the Phoenix Guard unit? Yes, they dropped by this morning and offered to help me move. I'm so happy you're alright, my lady. Oh my. With all those familiar faces, it was as if I had returned to the past. By the way, dear, what's in that chest? Oh, it is a gift. Oh, this is a gift for you, mother. Isn't this? The energy orb of the 10 millennia fire carp. I knew you'd recognize it. It's already been purified, so please take it, mother. But darling, as the next leader of our clan, it's better for you to absorb the orb, so... No, mother. You should take it. Energy orbs don't work for me anymore. Oh. That makes sense. Please give me your hand. What do you mean it doesn't work? Unless you reach a state where you can't cultivate more internal energy through energy orbs. Transcendence. Have you truly reached transcendence? Yes, mother. It's wonderful news that my son has ascended to transcendence, but if any of the unorthodox sects or the demonic cult finds out and attacks our clan... Mother, I want you to live a long life, for father's sake. Besides, don't you want to see your son do great things? Oh. The orb's energy is dissipating as we speak. We have little time to waste, mother. How foolish of me. A mother must protect her child even if they are a master of transcendence. Or well, I suppose it would be rude of me to turn down a gift. Even if he becomes the clan leader, my role as a mother will remain the same. Darling, do you know what they used to call me back in the day? Wasn't it the most beautiful one of Sarchon? Nah, that's not what it is. The poisonous phoenix. Finally showing her powers. Yes, the poisonous phoenix. A title given only to the most accomplished disciple of the Dawn clan. My, it's been a while since I've seen you so baffled. Well, I may not compare to you. I'm still not half bad, am I? Absorb the freaking orb, mother! It is losing energy! We don't have time for your flexes. After mother unleashed her powers and swallowed the orb, okay, finally. She immediately began the internal energy cultivation process. She really did surprise me back there. Not just because she was hiding her powers, but also because before she unleashed her powers, I hadn't the slightest clue she was hiding her strength. A master of transcendence can easily pick up on the smallest movement of internal energy, which is why it's usually pointless to try hiding it. Yet mother managed to fool even me. No wonder she was the poisonous phoenix. Before she unleashed her powers, she had the energy level of a tier 1 warrior, which grew to the level of a peak warrior after she unleashed her powers. And now that she's absorbing the orb's energy, she just might be able to ascend to transcendence. If so, she has a difficult challenge ahead of her. Oh, are you going to make her your regent? It's actually quite easy to absorb the energy orb's heavily energy. You simply break off little drips of energy. Drips. And absorb them. Then you integrate the energy through the internal energy cultivation process. And repeat until you absorb all of the orb's energy. But is it even possible to absorb all of this? To absorb all that heavy energy? Just do it. It's gonna take some time. Even now, the energy is dissipating. What should I do? At this rate, it'll disappear before I can even absorb half of it. Huh, you gonna help? Yeonmyung's hand. Enlightenment doesn't come just from thinking about it in solitude. Observing your surroundings, then analyzing and mimicking them. That could very well lead to enlightenment. This time I'll give you a little push. Yeonmyung's internal energy. It's becoming one with the heavenly energy of the orb. How can that be? His energy is from the Asura pool of poisonless, like all other clan members. Ah, I see. The pure heavenly energy can be transformed into anything. Instead of tearing off bits of heavenly energy and internalizing it, if I absorb it after turning it into an energy compatible with my own internal energy, I can omit the cultivation process. There. Now flow into me. You truly are a blessing to me, Yeonmyeong. Daniel. All of it. Crack? Yo, is her body changing because of transcendence? She succeeded. With this, Mother has also ascended to transcendence. Oh. Does that mean you're gonna make her into your regent? The main building of the Hall of Dark Poison. Calling for a meeting at such an ungodly hour. Captain of the Dark Lord unit, Jukwi Dong. Captain of the Poison Lord unit, Ji Huk Dong. What a complete lack of respect for our time. Captain Jukwi, how much longer must we wait? He may be the young lord, but to gather is only to make us wait. This is absurd. He'll be here shortly. The young lord has arrived. Thank you all for coming at such an early hour. I thought it'd be better to make the announcement with everyone present. An announcement, young lord? Yes, Fifth Elder, weren't you the one who suggested— Yeah, here we go. Called it. I designate a regent to handle clan affairs until I'm older. Indeed, I did. Do you have an elder in mind? Why do you think I'll choose among the elders? Well, then who else? Huh? How can this be? More than 10 years have passed, yet how is she? I can't think of anyone more qualified to lead our clan. Don't you agree? After the elders blamed Jia Dong for the invasion of the demons of us heavens, she was driven out of her rightful place as the clan's heir. I see many familiar faces. And more than a decade later, the phoenix has finally risen from the ashes. Thank you for your patience. I am Ji Dong. The night before the Regency inauguration. It's wonderful that I've risen to transcendence. But I can't get used to the smelly gunk coming out of my body. I don't think the maidservant deserved to see me like that either. Also, I'll need more practice manifesting my internal energy. Though I suppose it'll come with time. After entering the realm of transcendence, I now see clearly where Yeonmyeong is at. So now she basically looks more like his sister. He's nearing the next stage of transcendence. Even the Lord of the Unorthodox Coalition rose to transcendence after the age of 20. Could it be that something miraculous happened during the heir selection process? Seems my son and I have a lot of catching up to do tonight. Congratulations on ascending to transcendence, Mother. I owe it all to you, dear. Come have a seat. By the way, dear, how were you able to attain transcendence? Still hard for me to believe you've accomplished so much at such a young age. That's a fair question, but what should I tell her? I can't just tell her that I attain enlightenment based on the memories of my past life. Let's try using what happened during the process. Did you hear that the third elder smuggled one of the 10 poisons into the process? Yes. Didn't he give the fire dragon breath poison to his granddaughter? Yes, well, I drank that poison. You did what? How could you be so reckless? You could have died! Well, as you can see, I'm fine. During the goo poison battle, Young poisoned me with one of the 10 poisons, but I attained enlightenment on how to convert poison into internal energy, and rose to transcendence. My goodness. I see, so enlightenment can be attained in many ways. Very interesting. I'm glad she bought it. Got her! Oh, and one more thing. I heard from the maidservant while I was baiting that the Hall of Medicine was taken down. Was that you? I should be honest about this one, since it also has to do with father. Yes, it was me. So that's what happened. I had my suspicions, but I still hoped it wasn't true. Must have been hard for your friend Ejon. Yanmyang, I have a favor to ask. What is it, mother? After losing my husband, I lived like a ghost these past few years, in fear of losing my son as well. But now I no longer wish to stay put. If you give me the chance, I wish to build a foundation, so that no one will dare try to take your place as the future leader. The poisonous phoenix. How can she look the same as she did years ago? Did she truly regain her youth? Sister Gia, please give a warm welcome. From this moment on, my mother Gia Dong shall be the new leader of the Dong clan of Sarcha. Not a regent, but the new leader. Thank you all for being here today. While I may not be the clan leader, I will only be ruling on behalf of my son until he comes of age. However, to repay the young lord's trust and confidence in me, I plan to set the groundwork for building a stronger clan. Having that said, we will begin the morning session right away by looking over our agenda. With Jiadong's inauguration came a whirlwind of change. The Fallen Hall of Medicine was renamed as the Hall of Remedies. With Hoyal Dong as the head and Ijon as deputy head, Yuri's father, who became the new director of the executive council, was ordered to conduct a full investigation of the clan's funds. Yeah, but like, where the fuck did we get all the other medicine people? Are we gonna hire new people? Did we pay? I mean, I guess we can do that. And soon found evidence of the elder's financial impropriety, so he found money. The recovered funds were enough to keep the clan's coffers full for a decent amount of time. Meanwhile, Jiok Dong, captain of the Poison Lord unit, was dismissed from service. As for most of the elders for embezzling clan funds. And it didn't stop there. Anybody who abused their authority to leech of the clan funds were removed from their posts. All of this happened in the span of just a few days. He's like, my mother is amazing. She's a born leader. Thanks to Mother, most of the clan's internal issues have been resolved. At first, I participated in the process because I wanted to live a normal life with my mother. But now there are other things surrounding me. The people I call my friends. Subordinates who trust and follow me. And hundreds of people who belong to my clan. All of whom I must protect from now on. It's funny how not too long ago I couldn't even take care of myself, resenting ever having been born. But now I must become stronger, so no one dares try to hurt my clan, whether it's the Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition or the Demon Lord of the Vast Heavens. I won't let anyone threaten the existence of this clan. The Dawn Clan has a new young lord. Oh. Is that so? I suppose it's about time they appoint a new leader for the clan. My lord, if I may. Inhumag and Young Song Jiang were defeated by the Dawn Clan's new young lord. Considering that both were part of the coalition and well regarded among the unorthodox sects. Heartfire sect leader, Solhyo Neo. We must unroot the Dawn Clan before they regain their strength in the past. Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition, Gilju New. I don't think so. Pardon me, my lord? Killing your subordinates is the same as challenging your authority. Didn't I warn all of you to leave the Dawn Clan be, as it still has its uses? Against my orders, the two fools attacked the Dawn Clan and paid the price with their lives. Are they not the ones that challenged my authority? In fact, they were rather lucky to have died in the hand of the Dawn Clan's young lord. If they had returned alive, they would have faced my wrath. Sup, Voidgilly? Am I gonna make a YouTube short? What kind of YouTube short do you want? Nah, when I made YouTube shorts before, I mean, they got struck down. So if I'm making YouTube shorts, maybe skits in the futures, I don't know. If they had returned alive, they would have faced my wrath. But it is interesting that the Dawn Clan's young lord managed to kill those two. They were still quite skilled. Send a letter to the Dawn Clan. Tell him that I invite the Don Clan's young lord to the upcoming banquet of Sacha. Okay, wait, what? Oh shit. You missed old times here? You mean when there were more people in the lives, or what exactly do you miss, Void? Because I fucking hate YouTube Shorts for destroying pretty much most YouTube live channels. Really did a wonderful job with getting things back on track, mother. The whole of Dark Poison, Geodong's room. Is that what you mean, Void? It's been a while since I've handled clan affairs, so I'm not sure how I did. Yeah, more live people, yeah. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Like, I feel like YouTube lives are pretty much dead unless you're like a big creator. Or, I don't know, maybe even webtoons are kind of dead at the moment on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. I have no freaking clue. It's just like, I went from 100 people in the live one day to under 10 the next. And I'm talking about like the same series as well, so I don't know what happened. I couldn't have done it better myself. But mother, are you hiding your internal energy again? Can you tell? I suppose I can't fool you twice. No, just like the last time, I can hardly tell, but now that you've risen to transcendence, is there a reason to hide it? It's not simply to hide my strength. I'm using the hidden energy presence, a secret technique of our clan. And I would like for you to do the same, dear. But why? To explain, I'll have to first tell you a story about one of our ancestors. He's the one who had created this technique, and is the very first forefather of the Dawn clan. A long time ago, a terrible plague ravaged a one clan village in Sarchan. Yeah, make it back. I mean, I might do more movies and anime and stuff like that. I might try that out now that I've pretty much made a new type of... I mean, you can see it if you watch like that one trailer. Or was it a trailer? I mean, at least I made a new that's not thumbnail, but like, yeah, new way of showing it. Like, you show the big a little bit of screen with like a, not rectangle, ellipse, and then under you just show the text for anime and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I'll try out some different stuff, I guess. But there are so many reactors, it's insane. Though food was abundant, the villagers would look as if they were dying of famine. And with no funerals, the bodies had to be burned to prevent the spread of the disease. Deep down, everybody knew. It was only a matter of time before the plague wiped out the entire village. However, this was with the exception of a 10-year-old child. How was the child not infected? Blinded by the disease, all reason was lost. The only answer the sick villagers could arrive at, yeah, he was the reason for the sickness, was that the boy was the cause of the plague itself. Nah, he was the savior. He was immune. Cast out of the village, the child didn't have many options. He seeked shelter from the rain in a cave, and scavenged the food offerings left by the villagers to appease the gods. Or he just had too much internal energy to get sick, I guess. In order to survive, one lovely day... One lonely day passed for the boy. Then a second day. And on the third day, the villagers did not come to the temple to pray. They were dead. The boy was now completely alone. He thought to himself, why am I the only one not affected? Didn't take long for him to learn why. At last. For a mysterious group had approached the boy. A child with an affinity for poison. They were the most notorious assassin guild in the history of martial arts. The Moon Shadow Poison Assassination Guild. The guild kidnapped children from all over the continent, training them to become assassins. The children were then fed poison pills that required the regular consumption of antidotes, and thus were unable to escape. As the boy grew up to become an assassin, He witnessed the death of a peer who had failed to take the antidote on time, and realized that the Assassin Guild was behind the plague that struck his village. It was never the boy's fault. Upon learning the truth, the boy did everything he could to become stronger. He accepted missions regardless of the risks, and successfully completed each one. Eventually, the boy had even accomplished assassinating a supreme master warrior. Well done. Thanks to you, the entire world now fears our guild. I will name you as one of the 5 great assassins, and grant you whatever it is that you desire. Freedom. Need it. What was that? I don't need it. Yo, he just killed all of them. The boy had already ascended to a higher realm, with enlightenment gained through his battles with the master warriors. In the martial arts he learned at the guild, he created his ultimate technique, the Rain of a Million Flowers. And just like that, the Moonshadow Poison Assassination Guild was gone. Overnight. As his descendants settled in Sarcheon, it has grown into the Dawn Clan as we know it. To this day, the world remembers him as the shadowless visitor. Yo, the disrespect! You about to get slapped. Wake up. I didn't know our clan had such an interesting past. Interesting. Fell asleep. What does our clan's origins have to do with the hidden energy presence technique? He hid that he was getting stronger so they wouldn't kill him or use stronger poison on him, I guess. Including the 5 great assassins and guild masters, the Assassin Guild had many masters of transcendence. Can you guess how the shadowless visitor was able to defeat them single-handedly? They underestimated him. Isn't it with the Rain of a Million Flowers? I doubt many warriors can handle a hidden weapons attack that can target that many people at once. You're half right. He did use the Rain of a Million Flowers, but not as a hidden weapons attack. The Rain of a Million Flowers is a technique that utilizes aura. Aura? You mean to say that it's not a hidden weapons technique, but an aura technique? That's right. A battle between masters of transcendence is a battle of aura. If the opponent attacks with aura, it can only be blocked by an aura. Since an aura body armor cannot be penetrated by normal hidden weapons technique. A body reinforcement technique that uses aura to protect the body from outer attacks. I see. No matter how many hidden weapons there are, they'll just bounce off the aura body armor. However, a storm of hidden weapons imbued with aura will be able to cut through any aura body armor. The Dawn Clan's ultimate technique was designed to be used against masters of transcendence. Although the wild dance of spinning stars or scattered iron fragments wouldn't compare in terms of power. Even for a master of transcendence, maintaining such levels of aura should be difficult. You must be wondering how it's possible. She read my mind. The answer lies in the hidden energy presence technique. Here's how the hidden energy presence technique works. Is it like absorb? Continuously getting stronger. You first concentrate all the internal energy flowing through your veins into one of the 12 energy channels. Then you use your core energy to block off the energy flow and seal the energy channel. I mean, this can be nice to use when he's going to Sarcheon. This allows you to preserve a person's worth of internal energy. Then you use your core energy to block off the energy flow and seal the energy channel. This can even fool masters of transcendence who can sense the flow of internal energy. That's incredible. It is. Of course, your immediate internal energy levels will go down. But replenishing energy is rather simple for those with experience and enlightenment. If you repeat this process 12 times and seal your internal energy in all 12 energy channels, the core energy protecting your internal energy will weave together to form a new protective shield, which we call the aura body armor. Dragon scale. Dragon Scale not only offers better protection than regular aura body armors, but it's known to be as strong as Dragon Scales, hence its name. Dragon Scales. Just like with the Fire Dragon Breath poison. They all speak as if they actually saw and compared it to a dragon. Yes. Where's this dragon at? Also, sealing your energy channels does more than simply protect your body. If all 12 energy channels are released at once. For a moment you can use up to 10 times your original internal energy level. For a moment. I suppose internal energy beyond what the body can handle will naturally disperse. So the rain of a million flowers can only be used after unleashing all 12 channels. Well, it takes more than just that. There were a few vital passages passed down with the hidden energy presence technique, but were lost in the battle against the demons of vast heavens. The passages passed down by word were also lost with the death of the two elders. Ugh, guilty. God damn it. Huh. Still, I trust that you will be able to master it someday. After all, you are my proud son. A proud son. You bet. There's nothing that the poisonous Phoenix Sun can't master. I won't let you down, Mother. And soon I learned the hidden energy presence technique from Mother. The best way to quickly refill my internal energy after sealing it away would be to drink poison. It's called an addiction. Others may call it poison, but to me it's nothing short of an elixir. I don't even have to repeat the internal energy cultivation process. I should ask Ijon to make me some poison. Yeah. What is it? Young Lord, you have a guest. She says it's urgent. Urgent? Young Myung, I need your help! Immediately? Did something happen? My sister. She's dying! Huh? What? Your sister's dying? Then shouldn't you go to the Hall of Remedies? We've already been there several times, but it's not something that can be treated with medicine or medical care. What? Then is it some sort of internal injury? Energy blockage. An energy blockage of the 9-inch channels. Huh. Along with the Blazing Sun Palace, there is another unique sect that uses energy blockage for their martial arts. North Sea Ice Palace. As its name suggests, the members of the Ice Palace practiced ice martial arts. Innately born with yin energy, ice martial arts were both a blessing and a special skill to these people. But those that don't practice ice martial arts inevitably suffer from energy blockage. So you and your sister are the descendants of the North Sea Ice Palace. Yes, but not directly. A long time ago, the descendants of the Ice Palace settled in Sarchan and married into the Dawn Clan, which was the strongest clan in Sarchan at the time. They say that we can treat energy blockage by learning ice martial arts. But this is the Dawn Clan, where we study poison and hidden weapons. There's no one to teach nor any information on ice martial arts. And the ice martial arts brought by our ancestors were lost a long time ago. It's thought of as a hereditary illness that appears once in a few decades. And this time it's my sister. Well, there is a way to... We're here. That's where I live. God damn, that's cold. You didn't tell me to bring a jacket? Or something warmer? God damn. Oh no. She's gotten a lot worse than when I left her. Miso, please open your eyes. Miso? God damn. The room is freezing up because of the cold energy. Her condition is worse than I expected. Meteor, I need you to listen carefully. At her current state, I can't promise you anything. What? Your sister seems to have used her innate core energy to block off her energy channels and fight the cold energy. But she's at her limit. As a last resort, she's shut down even her consciousness to focus on blocking her energy channels. Miso. Then is there nothing we can do? There is one last option. We can try to force the cold energy out of her body using an external force. But your sister might not be able to withstand the process. And there's a chance that I might be overwhelmed by the cold energy. If only the odds were in our favor. I'd do what I can to help. The life of my friend's sister is at stake. It's not a decision I can make rationally. All I can do is wait for Mirio to decide. You have to make the call, Mirio. Either we look for another way, or we try it my way. We are where we are right now because there was no other way. And I can't give up on her without even trying. I know I'm putting you at risk too, Yeonmyung, but please, save my sister. Very well, let's try. Is this necessary? Yes. Still, this is too embarrassing! We have to extract the cold energy from her body, and her clothes will only get in the way. Yo, come on! I'm not that kind of guy, you know? A little embarrassment is better than dying, right? Okay, let's begin. Extraction. Globula. Pilthrum. Heart. Lungs. Both arms and legs and the lower abdomen. I'll extract the cold energy clogged in each of those 9 yin channels. Great, middle of the forehead is taken care of. Let's keep going. Next is the heart. Can't be helped. Stopping isn't an option. Just like goddamn puberty. Huh? Cold. The cold energy is resisting. Whoa. Extraction. It's going wild. Shaked. Not what I hoped for. God damn it, stupid fry. You don't plan on making this easy for me, is that it? Yeonmyung? I'm fine. For now. I managed to draw out the cold energy from all 6 channels on her upper body. Why are you flying? Get around my face. But I pushed my body beyond its limit in taking in cold energy. At this rate, I'll be the first to freeze to death. Damn it. It would have been so much easier if I was dealing with poison. Wait, poison? Come to think of it, Heejun's grandfather explained why poison inevitably forms inside the heavenly orbs. It's because medicine and poison have the same roots. When amount or degree of a substance goes beyond what humans can tolerate, that simply becomes poison. Even yang energy, which is necessary for all life. Yo, he can absorb ice as well? Nah. Fire dragon breath poison. 10 millennia fire carp. It's just like, this is just ice poison. It's considered fire poison when it goes beyond human tolerance levels. And this intense bone chilling cold energy is also a poison. Can be considered as ice poison. There we go. Ice poison. Asur, pool of poisonless. It's reacting. Though the cold energy is likely to put up a fight from all extraction, once it's been perceived as poison, it's no longer a threat. Devour it. No. What's this? It's warm. The cold energy is disappearing from my body. But how? You're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry, saving your life. Misa! Mirio? Is that you? He's just like, yeah, let's just cover you up now. Saved. Yeah, that's me. Saving. No biggie. So that's what happened. And I guess I owed the young lord my life. That's right. But Yeonmyung, you can take your hand off her now. It's just like, you know that's what she's saying. She's like, but Yeonmyung, you can take your hand off now. How much longer do you plan on touching my sister? I don't mind. He seems to be focused. Let's wait until he's done. This is no different from an elixir. There's more energy than my body can absorb. The energy will naturally dissipate, but absorbing as much cold energy as possible will give me a good chance to try out the hidden energy presence technique. One of the channels is already filling up with internal energy. I wonder how many energy channels I'll be able to fill up. 4. That's more than I expected. And I possess 4 times the amount of energy that I used to have. It's a pity that my current energy levels have shrunk. That can be made up for by drinking poison. Yo, he's just like, It's alright, young lord. Meteor explained everything. I can't thank you enough. I only did what I had to do as the young lord of our clan. Misa, Meteor is everything. Huh? This looks bad. I know this looks bad, but this is not what it looks like. Come here, you little. What have you done to my daughters? Dad, you got the wrong idea. Dad. I'm terribly sorry, young lord, and to think you've even saved my daughter. Please forgive me for my disrespect, young lord. No, I understand. It was definitely a situation that could be misunderstood. I cannot express just how grateful I am. Now that I no longer have to worry about outliving my daughters. I met my wife as a merchant and decided to settle here at the Dawn Clan. But she also suffered from energy blockage and passed away. So to save my daughters from sharing the same fate, I poured my entire fortune into finding a cure, but was feeling hopeless. Young lord, thank you for saving my family. If there's anything you need, I will be at your service. Please, I only did what had to be done. But this place is pretty quiet for a merchant guild. With the collapse of the Dawn Clan and the Dark Unorthodox Coalition taking over, we don't usually venture outside the city walls. I see. Let's discuss that in detail at a later time. I should get going now. Yeonmyeong! Leaving so soon? Leaving so soon? What? You didn't even give us a chance to properly thank you. Thank you once again for saving my life, young lord. Our family is indebted to you. Thank you, Yeonmyeong. I owe you one. Do you think he's alright? What do you mean? He seemed a bit dazed for a moment. Do you think he hurt himself while treating my energy blockage? What's the matter? Sad to see him go. What? No? Come on, Mirio. Stop being silly. Was it that obvious? Yup. How embarrassing. Don't worry. Anyone would have reacted the same way. Besides, you are the prettiest person I know, Miso. And though I didn't mention it, the look on his face when he saw you was... I bet he's just as interested as you are. Family. Yo, he just... Family. Oh no, he did see that. Family. Yo, my dude saw her basically once and just like, yay, this is our life. This is how our life is going to be. I love especially this. Like, what kind of dog is that? Is that a freaking lizard? Lizard dog running after their boy. Yeah, training our son. Seeing our son get married. Yo, why do you look old though? Dude, you're transcendence. You should not look like this. I went as far as to imagine our grandchildren. Oh my god. Do you think I'd ever have those feelings for someone? I guess this is also part of living a normal life. Fell for her at first. Lucky. Hopefully I'll be seeing them again soon. The only issue is, with the collapse of the Dawn Clan and the Dark Unorthodox Coalition taking over, we don't usually venture outside the city walls. The Dark Unorthodox Coalition and their lord, Giljun Yu. Unlike the Demon Lord of Vast Heavens, he isn't directly involved with the downfall of our clan. But is nonetheless a threat, as seen with what happened during the Heir selection process. As long as we share the Sarchon area with them, conflict is inevitable. Territory of the Dark and Orthodox Coalition in Sarchon, Heartfire sect. You said the Dawn Clan is growing at an unstoppable rate. Is that all you have for me? What happens to the likes of them is none of my concern. The likes of them? The Lord's orders are absolutely leader of the Heartfire sect. Chubung sect leader Injayob. It would be wise to stay put until his anger subsides. Cowards. Well, she got about to die. The Dawn Clan's new leader and heir are both said to have reached transcendence. Yet why is everybody telling me to sit still and bide my time? As of now, there's nothing I can do to avenge Inumag and Yan Songjang. Wait. If my hands are tied, send a letter to the Dawn Clan. Tell them that I invite the young lord to the upcoming banquet of Sarchon. That's right, there's the banquet of Sarchon. It's perfect. Oh, my lord. Waiting doesn't seem to be in my nature. Even now, whenever I close my eyes, Inumag appears in front of me, shrieking for revenge. Until I kill every last one of those Dawn Clan rats, my fury won't die down. Sect leader, please forgive me! Just this once! Please! I hope you're excited, Dawn Clan's young brat. I'll prepare you a show you'll never forget. What should we do, Uncle? After Jihadong became the clan leader, we've lost too much ground. Take another Myung Shindong. Why are you asking me? I can't even see! Aren't you and your son the ones to blame for this mess? Oh, god damn. Former captain of the Poison Lord unit, you know. Why are you bringing that up now? Because it's true! Especially you, Munchan. How foolish of you to pick a fight and make enemies with someone stronger than you! My entire life's work has become undone because of you two. Loathsome old man, I'd like to see you talk like that to the clan leader. This is all because of that bastard. I swear I'll fix my arm and get revenge. Yon Myung Dong. So then, what are your plans? We are struggling just to maintain our private unit. It's the same for the other elders. I am aware. We shall leave the clan. I don't think he cares about that. We've arrived, young lord. This is where we store the 10 poisons and other deadly poison of the Dawn Clan. The third elder used to oversee the poison vault before he was found guilty of negligence. Now the whole of Dark Poison and myself are responsible for managing the poisons. So you're gonna just drink them? Greetings, young lord. Keep up the good work. Young lord, before you go in, please take this. What is it? This orb will protect you from the poison's energy within the vault. Just by keeping it in your mouth, it'll filter out most of the poison from entering your body. There's no need. Pardon me? Why? Didn't you say I have to keep it in my mouth? Then the third elder and all kinds of people must have sucked all over it. Don't worry, we washed it every time it's been used. I said I don't need it. I'll be safe. Even if you have poison immunity, you still have to keep it in your mouth. Now, say ah. Open the vault. Yes, sir. It's in good shape. Must be because they keep the 10 poisons here. I get that the guard was so I get what the guard was so worried about. A common warrior would have been dead instantly upon entering the vault. Even if my energy levels have been compromised due to the hidden energy presence technique, the toxicity of this place is quite lethal. Of course, thanks to my mastery of the Sir Pool of Poison Lust, still like a walk in the park for me. A poison therapy. I can feel my internal energy levels rising already. But it's not nearly enough to bring me back to my full condition. The best solution is to drink poison that is as potent as the 10 poisons. But the clan law forbids using the 10 poisons for personal reasons. If only I had the recipe, I could ask Ijon to recreate the poison for me. Strange, something feels off. The airflow is somewhat distorted right here. Oh my god, we got a secret passage. It's almost as if We got a secret passage. We don't and maybe finding all the ingredients. Nah, there's an illusion barrier. Why would there be an illusion barrier in the Dawn Clan's poison ones? It feels different from the Jagal Clan's technique. So one way to find out. Yeah, cut through it. Huh? The corridor. Yeah, we're about to find all the recipes. Paper talismans meant to seal and ward. This barrier isn't the work of the Jagal clan. It is used as the techniques of the mystic practitioners. Go. Mystic practitioners. In my past life, my master used to know a few of their kind. As obsessed as my master was with the sword, they were equally obsessed with the mystic arts. And aspired to become immortal spirits by mastering such spells. I remember when my master threw me into one of their illusion fields in the name of training. God damn. It was filled with creatures I'd never seen before. But mystic practitioners usually keep to themselves unless something of interest comes along. Why would they install an illusion barrier inside the Dawn Khan's territory? Mystic practitioners are selfish by nature. They devote their attention to demons and ghouls in hopes of achieving immortality. You ask how I befriended them. Well, that was easy. I beat them up a few times every day for no apparent reason until they wanted to talk to me. I doubt anyone in the Dawn Clan would have shared my master's way of making friends. Which means something in the Dawn Clan must have caught their interest. Something so poisonous that deathly poisonous fumes leak out. Despite the hundreds of paper talismans placed to contain it. Initially I was planning to find a recipe for the 10 poisons and jot it down. But this is far more interesting. Let's find out. Should you like take out one and one talisman? In case it's being too powerful for you, someone has entered. It isn't the shadowless visitor. How long has it been? It doesn't matter. Free me. I heard a 10 poison was lost, but I seem to be looking at it right now. But a jar plastered with talismans is very creepy. What kind of poison would require such drastic measures? The resistance of the spell is strong. That'll be a tough one to undo. And let's channel my will aura and cut through the talismans one by one. I'll cut through the talismans on the jar as well. Hidden energy presence really has dampened my internal energy crap as it is. Originally this job wouldn't have taken more than a swing to complete. Without the talismans, the poison's energy in the air is definitely thicker. Not that I'm complaining. Time to see what's inside. It's a snake. The restraining power of the talismans have disappeared. Is this light? How glorious. Freedom at last. In the world. It's fast. I have to get it before it gets me. Did it bite you? My. What sharp reflexes. Very charming. For freeing me from that ghastly jar, I shall grant you a painless death. What are you? Insolent fool, I am the pinnacle of venom. Blue-horned white snake. The true goo poison, blue-horned white snake. Huh. Never heard of you. Insolent human! Goo poison incarnate. Shh, that's right. I must say, blocking off the energy channel in your shoulder to stop the poison energy is impressive. But how long do you think you last? It's only a matter of time till I melt off your arm. This energy. Poisonless. This can't be human. What is your relationship with this shadowless visitor? I am his descendant. Wait, deactivate your poisonless, will you? At this rate, I'll perish for good. Not a chance. What? You suddenly changed your mind? I'll absorb your poison to the very last drop. Perhaps he truly means it. Hold on, I want to offer you a deal. A deal? Yes, a deal. My only wish was to escape from the seal. If you spare me, I shall become your familiar. A familiar? That's right. Trust me, you won't regret it. You should feel your energy levels rising even as we speak, thanks to my poison energy. Have you ever experienced anything this powerful? It's true. Even the fire carp's orb or the fire dragon's breath poison wasn't this potent. The absorbed energy instantly rose above my original internal energy levels. As a familiar, I can supply you with an unlimited amount of poison energy. Yo, that is OP. But can I trust you? Harvey Dent, can he be trusted? Wouldn't you prefer that over absorbing all energy right now? Save it. I have no interest in keeping a threat alive. Besides, I can always find poison elsewhere. Please, I have spent the last few centuries locked up in a jar, staring at nothing but a wall. There we go. God damn it. And once I'm a familiar, I won't be able to disobey you anyway. I beg you. Can't you reconsider becoming a familiar? Can't disobey. Why can't you disobey? Fine, I'll trust you just this once. You mean it? But try anything funny and I'll rid of you. But I'll rid of you in an instant. Yes, of course, you have my word. So how do I make you my familiar? I know nothing about the mystic arts. It's rather simple. It is? What's this? It's this thread of a soul. Once you hold the thread of my soul... Once you hold the thread, my soul will then be linked to your soul. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean if you die, I die as well? Yo, this feels like a bad deal. In other words, I will become your familiar. This feels like a trap of some kind. The young lord has been in the vault for some time now. Could something have happened to him? We're doomed! No! We have to go in. But aren't we forbidden from entering the vault? We may be punished for it. But that shouldn't stop us from saving the future leader of our clan. There's no stopping you, is there? The light's coming from the vault. What's happening inside? The ground is shaking. Young lord, are you alright? Young lord. You're shining. Yeah. So this is aura body armor. Dragon scale. Unlike the normal aura body armor, it feels like I'm wearing an actual suit. Huh. I was able to fill all 12 energy channels once I made a blue-horned white snake my familiar. What unbelievable luck. Still, I better control my energy levels in public. Super Saiyan. What the fuck? All that attention on my way here was really tough. He's on fire! No, I don't think so. Why would someone in your position worry about what others think? What? What happened to your face? Why do you look like a cat? Even the shadowless visitor didn't hide his power. Boing! Didn't I tell you to stay hidden? It's not like anyone can see me unless I want them to. And with that kind of aura, you'll be warding off enemies too. Still, it's too much. I'm trying to live a normal life this time. This time? You speak as if you are living for a second time. And I highly doubt you'll be able to live a normal life. What do you mean? Great power usually comes for a reason. It was the same for my former master, the shadowless visitor. Since those with power are bound by fate. So my ancestor bossed you around too, huh? Don't even get me started! He was as rigid as they come. He worked me like a dog till the day he died, and called a mystic practitioner to seal me in a jar. Just because he thought I was dangerous. That explains why the mystic practitioners were involved. Just thinking about it makes me... This is a mythical creature on a higher plane of existence. I wonder why the Jurassic practitioners didn't try to make it their own familiar. Instead, they somehow helped my ancestor seal it away. Could it be that my ancestor was similar to my master? I want to talk or not? Nah. But more importantly, could I have really been born this way for a reason? And could it have something to do with remembering my past life? Though nothing particular comes to mind. Young lord? What is it? It's urgent news! The path between Sarchon and our clan is filled with warriors from the unorthodox sects. What? Damn it, we were almost there. What's the hurry, masters of the Gongdong sect? Now, what business would a righteous sect have here? Surely you know Sarchon belongs to the Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition and the Unorthodox sects. Yunzo, leave this place to me and run. There's no way you can take them on in your current state. There's no way you can take them on in your current state, sect uncle. Hundreds of unorthodox warriors led by the leader of the Mokyung Palace, Parchan Jong. With his internal injury, sect uncle doesn't stand a chance. He probably came all his way to seek assistance from the Dong clan, but it seems you didn't know that they've also been isolated since our lord took over Sarchon. Perhaps the lord will reward me with advanced martial arts for bringing the two of you in. How dare you? Don't worry, I plan to keep you two alive, but perhaps without a limb or two. There they are. Who are those two men in amber uniform? I believe they're from the Gongdong sect, young lord. Then the ones on the opposite side must be from the unorthodox sects. Go assist those from the Gongdong sect. They seem to have come as our guests. That's the Dong clan's uniform. They must have come to help. But just the four of them, they seem accomplished, but we're up against hundreds. The man you carry seems to be in dire condition. Please step back. Wait. Allow me to help. Wait, shouldn't you be helping him and not us? We were chased by at least 200 men. We're grateful for your help, but they're just like, dude, just shut up and watch. There's no need to worry. What? If you don't believe us, see for yourself. And who are you? Master, I believe he is the one that survived the Dong clan's heir selection process and became the Dong clan's young lord. Ah, you mean that pretty boy? Don't tell me you are here to stop us now, are you? Such arrogance. You should be grateful our lord was merciful enough to spare your clan. But since your clan seems to have forgotten, I'll teach you a lesson myself. I'm sure the lord won't mind after hearing that your clan stepped in. Master. All that yapping is making my ear itch. Your merciful lord, teach us a lesson. You're welcome to try. Though I'll be eliminating you all first. No witnesses. No witnesses allowed. Is our master dead? When did he throw the poison needle? I didn't see his hand move. He threw a handful of cow hair needles in the air. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Are you serious? I didn't even have time to apply poison to the needles. But they're showing the same symptoms. That's because my poison energy smeared into your needles. There aren't that many humans that can withstand my poison. You're more useful than I thought. What do you mean than you thought? Unbelievable. I never seen such a lethal hidden weapons technique. Is he the one sect uncle believed to have single-handedly taken down the Taiyul Black Sword sect? I don't believe it. Did he just take down 100 men in a single move? Wasn't the Dong clan nearing its end? What's a monster like that doing here? Stay calm. We still outnumber him. Yeah, but like he took out 100 people from just throwing up needles. Yeah, he's probably out. Unless that little twerp is a master of transcendence. He won't have the energy to use such techniques multiple times. I'll go first. Follow my lead. Die. Ugh. What happened to all that bravado, boy? Huh? He's like, huh? No wonder it's called Dragon Scale. He shattered steel with his bare hands. Wait, isn't that the rain of a million flowers? My turn. He's like, let's try something out. After the invasion of the demons of S7s, I heard that the Dawn Clan lost this secret technique. But that's not true at all. The Dawn Clan is as powerful as ever. As planned, if the Dawn Clan keep the Unorthodox Coalition occupied, we can fight the demonic cult. I see you're still here. Yes, I just couldn't take my eyes off of your techniques. Is that so? Let us return to the Dawn Clan and discuss what happened. Okay. We better stay on good terms with the Dawn Clan. Yeah. A few days ago, outside the walls of Sarchan. We are lucky we didn't run into any trouble on our way here, Sect Uncle. After the fall of the Dawn Clan, I heard Sarchan was overrun by unorthodox sects. But things seem pretty peaceful, Sect Uncle. What could have made him so tense? It's the food to your liking. It's a small store, but I visit quite often. Oh damn. I can't sense his presence, even though he's right next to me. This is no ordinary master warrior. Who are you? Can't you tell, Hyunsu? It's him. Giljun Yu. Hope I didn't disturb your meal. The Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition. Yeah. Giljun Yu. So tell me, what brings the masters of the Gongdong sect to my Sarchan? We intentionally came to the inn on the outskirts of Sarchan to avoid unwanted contact, but who'd have thought we'd meet the Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition? Do you have business with my coalition? You seem to be a master of transcendence. They wouldn't send someone like you on an errand, so I imagine your business is of grave importance. We have no business with the Dark Unorthodox Coalition. But you seem to be alone. Where are your subordinates? Why? Do you think you can defeat me if I'm alone? I'm willing to fight if that's what you want. I've got more than double the years on you. And? Are you asking me to show you respect? In a fight between masters of transcendence, the amount of accumulated internal energy is critical. Do you think you stand a chance against the years of internal energy cultivated with the Gongdong sect's technique? It's unlike Sect Uncle to be provoked so easily. Is he planning to fight? Such arrogance. Chung Song sect, Army sect, and Yumchang sect all fell in my hands 10 years ago. The only reason Gongdong sect hasn't perished yet is because it's far from Sarchan. You can't accept the reality of what I just said. Come, I know a place where we can have a quick exchange. Sect Uncle, don't, if anything should happen. I cannot walk away after hearing what he just said. Don't try to stop me. I'll teach that arrogant boy just how powerful the Gongdong sect's martial arts is. And that's how Sect Uncle spar with the Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition. A spar. What I saw just now wasn't a spar. Yes, big chase happened after all that. Anyway, the Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition was truly terrifying. Stand back, Hyunsu. Be careful, Sect Uncle. Let's begin. Your sword technique seems to be based on an innate skill that draws from your internal core energy. Interesting idea. Using the resonance of your internal energy to drive out other energies. They're too fast, my eyes can't keep up. So this is what a fight between masters of transcendence looks like. This can't be your best. Show me more! Didn't you boast of your internal energy? What other techniques do you have? So be it. Behold the Gongdong sect's ultimate technique, the true power of the demon suppressing sword technique. Sect Uncle has gained upper hand. He just might be able to defeat. He's smiling. He's deliberately blocking my attacks at the very last second. As if he's testing me. Oh well. Demon suppressing sword technique. Ultimate enlightenment. I shall put an end to your arrogance. I see. So that's how it works. You waited too long and he figured it out and now he can just block you easily, right? went as far as to use the ultimate enlightenment of the demon suppressing sword technique. Second uncle! Did you see that, Hyunsu? I defeated Giljun Yu. Giljun Yu's just like, you did what now? I did, second uncle. Now let's get out of here before someone comes and... Your technique is more sophisticated than I thought. I suppose I shouldn't expect any less from one of the 9 great sects. An innate skill that amplifies the core energy through will. Whatever the name, it's really a martial art that deals with aura. Second uncle. Isn't that the demon suppressing sword techniques? It's not made of the mixed element integrated energy. How did he... What's so surprising? If you understood the principles of your technique, you should know that the innate skill doesn't need to be only made of purification energy. The demon suppressing sword technique was it. In respect to the original, I shall name this the righteous suppressing divine technique. Huh. God damn. Get on. So you're saying that Giljun Yu, the Lord of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition, used the Gongdong sex martial arts? Well, to be precise, it was a modified version of our technique. The energy itself was of a different kind, but it used the same method as the demon suppressing sword technique's ultimate enlightenment. What's worse is that its power far surpassed that of the original. If Sect Uncle hadn't blocked the attack with his remaining internal energy, I wouldn't be here right now. If I recall correctly, Ta Heo was master of transcendence. Modifying a technique after seeing it for the first time, that would mean that it took Giljun Yu a single fight to understand the martial arts of an accomplished master. Young Lord, on behalf of our sect, Sect Uncle and I came to the Dawn-Clan for one reason. Please assist our sect in the Battle of Sects. Wait, what? Battle of what now? The demonic cult, a cult and an armed force located in Shingang. They were once powerful enough to take on the 9 great sects, and all the clans in the martial world at one. Despite all the changes that took place in the martial world, the reason the righteous sect still hasn't been able to contain them is because the entire cult follows the orders of a single person, the demonic cult's leader. However, circumstances changed with the emergence of the cult leader's son, Junghyo Gion. Born with the heavenly martial body, Junghyo Gion began attracting personal followers. Concerned that the cult would split into factions and become divided, he voluntarily left the cult with his followers to create a new cult called the Demons of Vast Sevens. With many elite warriors having left with Junghyo Gion, now is our best chance to strike the demonic cult. Are you fucking high? He's just like, why would I do that? But our concern is that the Dark Unorthodox Coalition lurks to the south of our sect. If the coalition strikes Gongdong while our warriors are out to attack the demonic cult, it will be disastrous for our sect. Now, why would I go in a position where I would go against the Unorthodox? After seeing the young lord's martial strength upon our arrival, I have no doubt that you will be able to keep the coalition from heading north. So we ask that you please lend us a hand. He's like, no. And keep the Dark Unorthodox Coalition at bay while we strike down the demonic cult. I decline. Pardon? Yeah, I decline. Why would I do that? Why would I make an enemy that I don't have at the moment? Did you just say that you... Yes, I said I decline. Not interested. No, comprehend... What? No. So he declined. This isn't a matter I can decide alone. I'll consult with our clan leader. What he says, is what he said, so I told him we'd wait. But what if we can't persuade them, Sect Uncle? Let's wait and see for now. Also, Sect Uncle, didn't you notice something strange? The Dawn Clan's situation seems to be quite different from what we expected. In our way here, I had a chance to take a closer look. Their buildings, the strength of their warriors, and the atmosphere within the Dawn Clan itself were nothing like the rumors about their collapse after the attack of the Demons of Vast Sevens. Yes, I agree. Something must have gotten the clan back on its feet again. If only we can persuade them to help. Our clan leader is ready for you. He's just like, pay me. I am Gyu Hyun Dong, the director of our clan's general council, and have been ordered to escort you to our leader. Welcome. The young lord has filled me in with all the details about your request for assistance in the battle against the demonic cult. I am the leader of the Dong clan. Ji Hye Dong. Such presence, she is undoubtedly a master of transcendence. It's understandable why the Dong clan was in such high spirits. Not only is their young lord unbelievably accomplished, but their clan leader has also reached transcendence. The Dong clan has regained the vigor of his glorious past. That's right, the Gongdong sect is in dire need of assistance. As a part of the Righteous Legion, we ask that you assist us in the fight against unorthodox and demonic forces. So please, couldn't you reconsider? Yeonmyung, did you say that you refused a request a moment ago? You still feel the same way? Yes. My thoughts haven't changed, mother. Young lord, please tell us why. Why would I? Don't you understand, if we don't stop the demonic cult, they'll drag the world into chaos? I share your concerns about the demonic cult, but the Dark Unorthodox Coalition is another story. I've looked into it and found that the Dark Unorthodox Coalition have not harmed the people of Sacheon. They do collect fees for offering protection, but they have been using it for the right purposes, just like the righteous sects. What's up, Jonas? In other words, there is no justifiable reason for us to attack them first. What are you... And you mentioned how we are part of the Righteous Legion. When the Dark Unorthodox Coalition conquered the other righteous sects, and the demons of S7 attacked our clan, you did nothing. I was told that no one from the righteous sect stepped in to help. I understand that one can only prioritize their family and sect above all else, which is why I have no intentions of blaming anyone. But to use the demonic cult as a reason and speak as if it is our duty to help your fight. Did you think we didn't know that you are only trying to wage war on the demonic cult since the Gongdong sect is next if the Goleon sect falls? Is he really powerful? I mean, he's powerful. How utterly embarrassing. He's completely right. We speak of the greater good, but in the end we only began to act once the threat became imminent to our sect. You're right, we apologize for not being considerate. Sect uncle, it's unlike him to not get angry. You always just get angry. God damn it, just help us already. It was wrong of us to ask for your clan's sacrifice as a part of your moral duty after what you've been through. If you need help, if you help us, we will not be asking that you do it for free. Now we're getting somewhere. So now that we ask for your partnership, could you please reconsider? You're still asking me to attack someone who is not attacking me. Who have not attacked you. Well, I guess it would be wrong for us to continue ignoring your pleas. I will say this, like, we can stand to protect you, but like, we're not gonna attack the Unorthodox Coalition, whatever, for funsies. You mean it? Then let's first discuss the number of warriors you will be able to... No. We have not gotten that far. Before that, let's talk about how much you're willing to pay. Yeah, how much you're willing to pay. Yeah. He's like, he fleeced us dry, uncle. I know. There goes our sect year's worth of maintenance fees. If that's what it takes to save our sect, is more than worth it. Now we speak business. I hope the MC has some business skills. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Or if he doesn't, he like gives it other to people who actually knows about it. But he does know some business. He wants that money. And he wouldn't have asked for such a prize if he wasn't confident. Well, I agree that the young lord's martial strength was pretty impressive, but we can't be too sure. He may even surpass the Dong clan's leader in accomplishment. What? Is it impossible to fool you when it comes to energy presence? Not if one can hide their level of accomplishment even from a master of transcendence. Though it's highly unlikely that he knows I'm using the hidden energy presence technique. He has better intuition than I thought. Well, he's still a master of transcendence. I know you wouldn't agree to help just for the money, so why the sudden change of heart? It wasn't a sudden change of heart, Mother. I just wanted to fleece them a bit more. Although I spoke highly of the Dark Unorthodox Coalition, truthfully, I don't trust them. But isn't it true that Sarchon didn't fall into chaos, despite the fall of the major sects? Yes, but that's solely because of Gilju Yu. These sects aren't called unorthodox because they didn't join the righteous sects. It's because they prioritize personal gain over other values like honor and justice. At heart, they are no different from bandits. The current unorthodox sects are restrained by the order imposed by Gilju Yu. But it's in their blood to eliminate their opponents on a whim. Yeah. Or to plant spies in other sects and invade them. Thus, their nasty core values remain all the same. If one day Gilju Yu were to disappear, the unorthodox sects which would have grown stronger under his wings will devour Sarchon. Indeed, a stitch in time does save 9. I see your point, but what's your plan? It's simple. I'll keep them too busy to even think about going north. But isn't it beyond our clan's capacity to keep the Dark Unorthodox Coalition completely tied up? Which is why I plan to shake them up from the inside. You're thinking of breaking into their headquarters? Makes sense, but just getting there will be a challenge. Don't worry, we'll use their invitation that they sent me to attend the banquet of Sarchon. Unlike in the past, the banquet of Sarchon has become a competition for the budding generation of the unorthodox sect warriors. I plan to attend the banquet and see their true nature with my own eyes. And if they are malevolent and cruel, as I expect them to be, I will kill them all. Yo! Not exactly a spy. It's just gonna go over there and see how they are treating people. Young, once we arrive at the Dawn Clan, don't do anything that might offend the young lord. Remember that the future of our clan lies on your shoulders. Don't worry, uncle. If the young lord of the Dawn Clan is as great as you say he is, what? I'll make him mine no matter what it takes. Yeah, you have no chance. You have no chance. You have absolutely zero chance. Our boy is already in love. The daughter of the Jagal clan's leader, young Jagal. Yeah, nah. Sorry, girl. That ship has sailed. It has sailed away, and without you. Why does this feel like this is going to be exactly like with Chungmyung? Like a girl just throwing herself over. Master Ta here. May I come in? I brought your meal and medicine. Well, if he's not bad at guessing people's personality, then yeah, they're all gonna die. I brought your meal and medicine. Ah, yes, Ijo. Do come in. How is your internal injury? Much better, thank you. Your grandfather's medicine has worked wonders. Is that so? When I first heard he used poison herbs with medicinal herbs. Are you sure? Be quiet and drink! Drink out! I have to admit I was a bit wary. But it truly worked like a charm on my internal injury. You're invincible. Even your grandfather was surprised at the rate of my recovery. At this rate, I should be able to return to my sect in a few days. I'm glad to hear you're recovering well. Now about the fees! Say, John, it's a little noisier outside than usual. Is something going on? Ah, must be because of the Jagal clan's arrival. The Jagal clan? The Jagal clan and the Dawn clan have a long history of friendship. Let me guess that MC helped with his recovery. I mean, yeah, the guy who has the medicine. The Jagal clan and the Dawn clan have a long history of friendship. Which is why they even volunteered to help our clan's heir selection process. I heard they'll soon be installing a defense illusion barrier outside our walls as well. I did hear they were on good terms, but an illusion barrier. I'm no expert on illusion fields, but I imagine it'll cost a pretty penny to install. Can the Jigal clan afford it? Will the Dawn clan provide the materials and cover the expenses? Nothing. No, I heard the Jigal clan will be taking care of that too. All of it. Bring it on. Well, that's what happens when you try to kill the Lord, and he will keep quiet if you put up the illusion bar. You're just like, yeah, but like you gotta pay right now. According to the young Lord, the Jigal clan was very cooperative about the entire thing. Very. Yeah, that sounds suspicious. Very suspicious. Jigal clan. What in the world is the Dawn clan holding against you? Yes. Save me, daughter. Young, can I trust you to handle this? Like I said, don't worry, uncle. I will win him over. Have you seen me? I will win him over. I'm very well aware of myself. There's not a man that could resist my beauty. Sorry, but there is many. Indeed, you remind me of my sister, who used to be called the most beautiful one in all of Hubuk. I will say this though, your hair is absolutely horrendous. Am I the only one? I'm sorry, but like that hair, no. This green-haired girl is nothing against MC. Yeah, like she has no chance. Zero chance. Shouldn't be too difficult for you to just seduce a boy your age. More than a decade ago, the demons of S-Heavens attacked the Jigal clan because of my sister. Although my sister managed to save the clan by sacrificing herself. Unable to bear the shame of being treated as a one-night plaything, she ended her own life. I will not watch my clan relive that tragedy. If Young and the Dawn clan's young lord deepens their relationship, your hair is special. You're not so good with it. I mean, the hair would be fine, but like, this hairstyle is absolutely horrendous. What the hell did you think? I mean, I guess it's the times, or whatever. The Jigal clan will be able to live on through the Dawn clan support. I pray you succeed, Young. The future of our clan lies in your hands. Please, Young. Win him over. Please come in. I heard that the Jigal clan's illusion field played a big role in assisting our children during the heir selection process. And now, you've been offered to install a defense illusion shield over our outer wall. As the leader of our clan, I cannot thank you enough. The clan leader. Then is she the young lord's mother? The young lord must take after his mother. What blessed genes. I was overwhelmed by her presence. No, it lies in her hair, and that hair is holding nothing. It's an honor to meet you. I am Shangshin Jiga. Forgive me, I was unaware that the Dawn clan had appointed a new leader. There's no need for apologies. I was appointed when the Jigal clan wasn't here after all. You must be tired from your trip. Please make sure to get plenty of rest before you begin. We thank you for your kindness. Who's the child next to you? Ah, she's my niece. I brought her in hopes of establishing stronger ties between our clans. Young, why don't you greet the Dawn clan's leader? Young, hello, Young. So that's Dawn clan's young. Yo, she was talking a big game. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna seduce this guy so easily. Have you seen me? And then she gets there, she's like completely speechless. What? What's up? How can a human look so divine? He would make the perfect husband. Young. Oops. Forgive me for my late introduction. I am Young Jigal. I wish you sincere congratulations on your inauguration as the clan leader. Oh my, what a polite child. Thank you very much. She fake. And how lovely you are. In a few years, I'm sure you'll have boys chasing you around. Thank you for your compliment. You know, I used to be quite popular myself back in the days. You remind me of myself when I was your age. What do you mean? You're still just as beautiful, clan leader. At first, I thought you were the young lord's older sister. I mean, that's what it freaking looks like because of the transcendence. I'll have to make a good impression, not just with the young lord, but with his mother as well. Since she'll be my future mother-in-law. Yeah, oh my god. Well, you have confidence, I'll give you that. Oh, how sweet of you, dear. Since you two seem to be around the same age, I hope you'll get along with my son during your stay. Look at Pizza. Did I miss something important? Not much. Like she just trying to finesse the mother. Oh, I like that very much. Back at home, my half brother was never very fond of me. Oh, you poor thing. I'm sure the young lord is just as moved by my story. He just he's either sleeping, picking his nose, or looking out the window. Yeah. God damn it! I should have ended it on sleeping. I should have known he was like. Did he just yawn? A lovely girl is tearfully explaining her woes, and yet doesn't make any sense. Back at home, the boys just couldn't leave me alone. Sorry, but like our MC probably only has eyes for one now. He's just like, I don't look at anyone else. Also, sorry, but like you have no chance. Am I not good enough for the young lord? Young lord. Yeah, sorry, no. Oh. Well, so much for that. He gave up immediately. Oh my god, I never felt so humiliated in my life. You wouldn't even look my way. Young lord. Young Myung. Dar! What are your manners? Young Myung? I'll make you fall for me. I'll make you. No matter what it takes. Sorry. Inner Sergeant City. Territory of the Dark and Unorthodox Collision. Oh my god. Did you hear about the banquet of Sarchan? They say the Dawn Clan's young lord is also attending. Man, after what he's done, I doubt the other sects will just stand by and watch. Heart, Fire sect, the preparation hall for the banquet of Sarchan. The front page is about the required budget for this year's banquet. And behind are the list of participating sects and clans for the martial arts competition. Okay, let's wrap it up here. Hardfire sect leader, one of the 6 great unorthodox leaders. Myung Gil Song. I'm sure he took good care of it. Originally, the Chonjin sect should have been in charge of the year's banquet, but seems the Hardfire sect will have to fill in for them. Good work. Thank you, sir. I'm only fulfilling my duty as our lord's subordinate. You mean the lord who stepped outside without even looking at your report? You know how free-spirited he can be, though I do wonder when he'll grow up a little. Uncles! I want to go see the banquet this time. Yo. Sorry, you too young. What is sudden interest? Didn't you stay at home last year because it was too bothersome for you? On my way here I heard that the Dawn Clan's young lord will be coming this year's banquet. That's right. I hear all the women who saw him are lovesick. I'm dying to see that face. Don't you think the rumors are a bit wild? So what if they're rumors? But if they're true, I'm gonna make him my husband. Yo, sorry girl, but like how old you are? How old are you? Like, what? Your father will be shocked if he heard you. Anyway, I can go see him, right? Okay. It's not like you'll listen to us if we say otherwise. Besides, who dare say no to the daughter of the Lord of the Dark and Orthodox Coalition? I should have known from the mark. Oh my god. Yo, he is screwed. Yo, there's not like he can say no to that though. He's like, but she's like 5s. So she's 5. Is it gonna be like sister level? What are you gonna call it? Like young leveling? Nah. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. Goodness, just look at how silky your hair is. It's hard to believe you were lying in bed sick all this time. Huh. You have no idea the way I was being compared with you in front of Yeonmyeong the other day. Compared? Could you tell me your secret? Oh. Hey Misa, what do you think of Yeonmyeong? What do you think of Yeonmyeong? Huh? Huh? What do you ask? What do you think? You started breathing heavier the moment I mentioned his name. Is that what you've been studying martial arts for? To analyze people's breathing patterns? Anyway, you'll have to watch out, Miso. What do you mean? Yeonmyeong is participating in the banquet of Sachon, so it sounds like we won't be seeing him for a while. What? But the banquet of Sachon is essentially a gathering of the unorthodox sects. It's too dangerous. So scary. Too dangerous? You know nothing about our Lord, do you? Who cares about that? The real problem is, what if he hits it off with one of the girls at the banquet? Are you just gonna let that happen? Well, that would be terrible, right? That's why we need to go with him to the banquet of Sachon. What if the young lord thinks I'm coming on too strong? You don't have to worry about that. I got a plan. You got a plan? Sure, you have a plan. So you want to be my attendant at the banquet? Yes. There will be a competition for control over Sachon's future. I'm ever so curious to see how exactly the competition will be held. That shouldn't be a problem, since I was told that I could bring along a bodyguard and an attendant. Just remember that we are not going there on vacation. I'll do whatever it takes to accompany the young lord to the banquet and earn his affection. Hey Yeonmyeong, I thought I sensed someone coming. Should have known it was you. That's right, I have a proposition for you. Mirio, you're being rude. Huh? Who are you? Who are you? I'd like to ask the same. You brought Miso too? What's the matter? Oh, well, Miso and I want to go to the banquet of Sachon with you. Huh? So you want me to take you as my bodyguard and Miso as my attendant? Exactly! You have to take a couple servants along anyway, right? Miso and I are perfect for the job. What is that girl trying to pull? What is that girl for? But also, the way she's acting is as if she knows the young lord personally. And just look at her face. She's almost as pretty as the clan leader. If he takes that girl along with him, my position will be ruined. I can take Mirio as my bodyguard, but Miso can't come. I've already promised to take another as my attendant. What? Why? Is he talking about me? If you don't take Miso, then I'm not going either. Fine. I'll just have to find another bodyguard. You're so... It's fine, Mirio. Miso? Have fun! Have fun! Yo, she cried! My god! I'm really not completely fine at all, but it's okay. The young lord said he doesn't need me, so there's no use getting upset about it. You see me outside now. I think you're incredible, Yeonmyeong. I really do. You got the martial arts skills, good judgment, and decisiveness on top of it. So why sit? You are clueless when it comes to women. It's like you don't appreciate all the work I'm putting in for you. Why can't you just accept to take Miso? You have feelings for her, too, don't you? I give you the perfect chance to get with her, and you are throwing it away with both hands. It's too dangerous. Yeah, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. The banquet is going to be a bloodbath. What? There's no telling what will happen when the younger generations of the unorthodox sects and I collide. What if I took Miso and something happened when you and I were both preoccupied? I mean, I can read it, but I don't know how many... I mean, I will read it. I'm just waiting for more chapters, probably. I mean, if they haven't come out enough yet, I will check out a guess. Happened when you and I were both preoccupied. Who can we blame if something happens to her? To make things worse, the banquet is being held in the Dark Unorthodox Coalition's territory. There's a good chance we'll have to face their lord. Miso still isn't entirely recovered from her illness, and it'll be far too much for her to handle. Heinsberg makes a lord when terror action. Fine. Fine. When you put it that way, thanks for your understanding. But I'm still going with you. What? But you just said you wouldn't go if I didn't take Miso. That was before! There's no way I'm leaving you alone with that vixen. You are difficult to understand at times. Is someone talking about me? Are you napping on the job? I would never. I finished casting the illusion field and I was just adjusting it. In your sleep? With my eyes closed. While you were snoring? While I was meditating. It should be finished by tomorrow at the latest. Okay. Let's take a look, shall we? Has he faked anything? I mean, we are done in like a few minutes max, but yeah, see you another time, Jonas. I think this is the last chapter that's out. From the whole of Dark Poison, through the whole of Remedy, all the way to the Executive Council. It's been set around the Dawn Clan's 3 most important facilities. And I did finish it within the time frame you gave me. You got a week. Pardon, I don't think I can. You either get it done or die. Or die trying. Or die trying. I mean, yeah, like I said, we will be reading Infinite Leveling again. I'm just not sure how many chapters are out. And yeah, we will be doing it. That's what I'm saying. So I hope it's to your satisfaction. See? Nah, that wasn't so hard, was it? I'll trust that you'll take care of the rest too. Would it kill him to just say thank you? Of course, sir. It's even better than I expected. How even if someone attacks while I'm gone? The clan should be protected. Alright. That just leaves. May I ask why you summoned me, young lord? I must say I was surprised that you asked for a private conversation with me. Ah, an elder. 4th elder of the Dawn Clan, Ji Ryong Dan. Is this like an elder we can maybe trust a tiny bit a little bit? You were made an elder due to your excellent swordsmanship, yes? Since I've been learning the sword myself, I thought we may be able to have a fine discussion. The flow of the sword you used that day is something I've never achieved myself. I'm still in awe of the difference in our abilities. Well, at your level you wouldn't last a single move. Which is why I'd like to give you a few pointers. But of course I'm not offering to teach you for free. My condition is that you submit to me moving forward. And I guarantee that you'll never get an opportunity like this again. Dude, take it. Take it with... You should like grab him with both hands. Call it destiny, if you will. So what do you say? Will you switch to my side? Your allegiance. Yay, let's go. Let's get an elder over to our side as well. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and if you want to support me, because I don't use ads on newer videos anymore, there's Patreon and there's YouTube members in the description, so that's the only way there. And yeah, if you want to get notified when I'm streaming, you can also join Discord. That's also in the description. You'll get notified there, because I don't even know if YouTube is notifying most subscribers on my channel. But yeah, don't forget to put notifications on, I guess. See you guys next time. Bye.